Cause I know I'm getting money and I know when they see me coming, I know they want for me. I know they want my position, I got the flow lock cause the shit is so top notch. I got the drop on you niggas, my bitch in the field while I watch from the skybox. I met her ass in some Fendi, her makeup was Fenty.
God, the world is full of things which people said couldn't be done. And you remember that when you set your goals, when you establish your purpose, that the world is full of things which people said couldn't be done. Say that with me. The world is full of things which people said couldn't be done. And I'm going to change the wordology slightly. The world is full of wonders which people said couldn't be done. Together, the world is full of wonders which people said couldn't be done. And you make up your mind to be one of those wonders. It is better many times to keep your goals and your purposes secret and say nothing to anybody about them until they have already been accomplished. And then the doubters will look on and they'll have to close their mouths.
Don't do that. That's just harassment, man. Straight harassment, man. Y'all just harassing man. And now y'all want to lock him up. All that's harassment, man. Harassment. Fuck out of here. That's harassment. Y'all harassed him and locked him up. Get out of here, man. Y'all might as well lock every fucking body up. Everybody. That's some bullshit, y'all. That's some bullshit. Please, please. Please. Don't eat. I'm not fighting. You gotta be at the funeral tomorrow.
That nigga gonna bust your shit.
You gotta take it light on me because that's my mama nephew.
Take it light on you?
That's my mama nephew.
You got that dude 40 years.
And he deserved every fucking bit of it. Fuck ass nigga got me out here selling dope and goddamn didn't want to pay me what I need to be paid. Fuck that nigga.
But don't you know that was your first cousin?
I don't give a. That's right. That what make me different from 6ix9ine. He snitching on homeboys. I snitch on family. Fuck them niggas.
That makes you even whole nigga.
No, it makes
you
me a real nigga. I
nigga.
give my family up, my heart, my love. I give you to the laws, my nigga. Lord, take him.
That's some weak ass shit.
Now I got to find a new place to stay, y'all.
You gotta find a new place to stay.
Yeah, man.
Who you staying with now?
See, I can't even tell you that shit, dog. That shit classified, my nigga.
Yeah, cause he told me, he was like, man, I got 50,000. You let me know what Bubba does that.
What time with this shit?
Bro, this nigga got out yesterday.
That's fucked up, right?
It was around like 2 o'clock.
Don't you know?
He was over here when I
Nigga
found
ain't
him.
supposed to be out, dog.
Sit.
Oh, sit
Sit
where?
down.
Sit down?
Sit down.
Oh yeah. I'm the best sitter
Okay.
in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Don't eat that until I get back.
So eat this
Okay.
before you get back.
Stay.
I stay
Don't
here
eat
and
that
eat it. Stay here and eat
until I
it
get back.
before you get back. You got it. You got it.
Don't
you know what I'm
eat
saying?
that till I
There you
get
go.
back.
No, you said eat this before you got back, bro.
I'm gonna say this last thing to y'all slow ass motherfuckers. Cause y'all just love to hate. Y'all rather just hate than wake up. It ain't really my job to wake y'all niggas up though, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help. If you don't wanna listen, I don't give a fuck. I'm rich anyway, you feel me? Whether I flash it or not, I'm really wanna fall back on my Jay-Z type shit. I might wear all suits on y'all niggas next shit. Fuck you talking about. Last thing I'ma say. In history, what two niggas you ever seen show to a fight and they both recorded each other on footage? Think about it. Feel me? Movies take a couple cameras. Movie sets take a couple cameras. Feel me? Movies have to be edited where they cut to make it what you need it to be. You know, that's Hollywood. And I'm off that shit. Crucifixion out now, nigga.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. What I want to apologize about yesterday, I was really feeling under the weather. Today, I got a trick for that. We're going to drink a little bit of wine. Shout out to that. With all that being said, first, before we even get into anything at all, homegirl that said I co-signed Trump. I'm telling you right now, the drugs. I have not ever co-signed Trump, homegirl. Shout out to you though. What the fuck? We're gonna discuss the stuff going on with Biden. We're gonna discuss the stuff going on with Tekashi and Rich the Kid. We're gonna discuss the stuff going on with Dave East, and there's a couple of other things we're gonna discuss. But before we get to any of those things, the first thing that we gotta do is we gotta take care of family business over here. That's right. We gotta give a shout out to everybody and show our appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat this morning. We gotta take care of some family business, y'all. First, we're gonna start with the super chat first. Shout out to Lauderdale Election with the $19.99 drop. Shout out to MDMA Beatz with the $1.99 drop. Also salute my brother for coming back. Shout out to William Summersville with the $5 drop. Shout out to Throwing Shades with the $5 drop. Shout out to Zoe G with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Gully Boy Revolution with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Omar Alazar with the $5 drop. Shout out to A Member with the $2.99 drop. Shout out to Lauderdale Election with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Rue Jones Jones with the $5 drop. Shout out to Omar Alazar with the $5 drop. Shout out to Susan Bortz Burdell with the $5 drop. Shout out to Brooklyn Born with the $14.99 drop. Shout out to Chris T with the $5 drop. Shout out to Omar Alazar again with the $5 drop. Shout out to William Summersville again with the $5 drop. Shout out to Vic Star with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Vic Star again with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $5 drop. Shout out to DSTN with the $5 drop. Shout out to Eric Mack with the $5 drop. Shout out to DSTN with the $2 drop. Shout out to Rue Jones with the $5 drop. Shout out to Crisis Black with the $2 drop. Definitely appreciate all of y'all. That's a whole fact. You dudes is the best. Cash App. Shout out to Prince to Amir with the $10 drop. Shout out to, I believe this was Alberta Golden with the $2 drop. Shout out to Deezy with the $5 drop. Shout out to Ricardo with the $5 drop. Shout out to Emmanuel with the $1.24 drop. Shout out to Stephen Watts with the $10 drop. And shout out to Vic Star with the $30 drop. Definitely appreciate all of y'all. Y'all all the best. And starting off today, shout out to Bree Powell. I can't see the damn screen. I gotta move this thing over. Shout out to Bree Powell with the $5.99 drop. She got some eyes up there. She's shrugging her shoulders. And she's like, we keeping it 100. Shout out to Bree Powell. Definitely all the love. Starting it off early. Let's give Bree a heart. We're gonna shoot a heart back at Bree. All right, so a couple of things. Do I have the mic on? If I don't have the mic on, I'm gonna be really upset. Okay. Sometimes I forget to turn the mic on. All right, so there's a couple of things that we're gonna talk about today. One of the things is Joe Biden. I want to go right into this. I think remember a while back when we was talking about some political points, and I said one of the problems that I have with the could we hit the like button, please? We got 75 people in here. Could we please get up to like 50? Remember previously when we was talking about politics? Oh, we didn't do roll call. My apologies. We didn't do roll call. Let's do roll call. Shout out to Black Wolf. How you doing tonight, my brother? What up, James Dean, Din, Frank Cali, Israelite Queen. What's up, baby girl? Okay. What up, Brooklyn Born? Who else we got up in here? DZ, Suzette Carbuckle, James S. Salute. James S. Salute. Brooklyn Born, Black Wolf. That's a fact. What up, y'all? What up, Dupree Grayson, Garrett Crawford, CT's Finest. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day. What up, Wayno, Sha Myrna, the young CEO. Who else we got up in here? Anthony Upton, that person that got hit with bags. Shout out to you. What up, Emmanuel? How you doing? What up? I see you in there, BBN Network. That's so stupid. What up, Bree Powell? How you doing tonight? What up, BP? BP says, I dislike Trump more than the next, but someone else do. But if someone else does, that mean I guess like them, that's their business. That's a fact. I'm not mad at nobody for liking Trump. I mean, at the end of the day, I think that you should vote along with whatever your needs are. You understand what I'm saying? So there are people that the things that Trump is offering helps them out. So if they're voting for Trump, I don't see anything wrong with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because Trump is his political positions is pushing projects or things that go for whatever their agenda might be. I'm not going to vote for Trump, but I can't get mad at somebody voting for anybody that is backing that their agenda is pushing, the narrative of their life or something that's going to benefit them. So, I wouldn't vote for him, but whatever. What up, Blue? How you doing today? Okay, yes, the intro was long. Real quick. The reason why the intro was long today, there was 3 pieces that I had to put in there, and both of them ran like a minute a piece. One of them, I think, ran more than a minute. So that's why it was long today, but I usually try to keep the intros to about 5 minutes at most. Today it was like 10. The shit was retarded. Anyway, what up, John Kendrick? John Kendrick says, I want to thank Joe for giving Trump the win. What a goofy thing to say, especially to a black man. Joe, what kind of dude do you say that to a black friend? Wait, Joe's the kind of dude to say he got a black friend just so he can say the N-word. I'm agreeing with you on that, by the way. What up? It's easy. How you doing? What up, Liberty Hazelton? Salute. What up, Deshaun Ragsdale? Salute. What up, Nita Sands? How you doing today, baby girl? I'm assuming that you're a chick. I'm hoping so, because I just called you baby girl. What up, 2 stars? Could we get this person with 2 stars up out of here? We're not dealing with you today, homegirl or homeboy. Bags. We're not even waiting for the trolling. I'm just kicking you. We're not even gonna wait for the trolling. Salute to you. What up, Soleil? How you doing today? Who else we got here? Foot in the Ass Entertainment says, what's up, Frost? What's up, brother? How you doing? Who else we got up in here? We almost at the end. What up, M Boogie? Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $6 drop. He said Petty Wars, and then he said Bree. This Bree Powell has just got called out for the Petty Wars. I don't know how he's laughing, though. He's probably over there like, I don't know how he's laughing. He's probably laughing pretty hard, though. Shout out to you, Liberty Hazelton. Who else we got up in here? What up, Jimbo? I haven't seen you in a minute, my brother. I hope you're doing well. What up, Rhonda? Shout out to Rhonda. What up, William Summersville? Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. He said Petty Wars, and then his eyes got big. He says, you know what? I'm here for the shits. What up, Wheels on Deck TV? What up, Shayna? How you doing? All right, we at the end. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody had a beautiful day today. That's a whole fact. What up, Liberty Hazelton with the $2 drop? He said, let's get them drops going. Big facts, no cap. That's a whole fact. Appreciate you guys. Let's go. All right, so do y'all remember a while back when we was talking about politics, and I said one of the problems that I have with the Democratic Party is that they promise black people stuff, but they don't give us anything. Do y'all remember when I was talking about that? I said the difference between Republicans and Democrats is Republicans promise their constituents things, and then they will make those things happen. The Democrats promise us shit that they know they can't do. Do I need to repeat that? Do you remember when we was talking about politics previously? And I said the difference between Republicans and the Democrats is the Republicans is going to promise you something, then they're going to make it happen. But the Democrats, they're going to promise you something that they can't even do. Anybody remember me saying that? One of the main problems inside of our community, with trying to get things done for us politically, is that the party that we think is actually supposed to be here to help us and to benefit us, historically has not necessarily did that. Okay, just so we can a little bit of history for everybody. Republicans, Abraham Lincoln was a Republican, not a Democrat. Watch where I'm going with this. Just pay attention for a second. Don't jump the gun. Shout out to Bree Powell with the $12 drop. Bree Powell said, not petty enough, fellas. This dude called me out. He called me out with $6 measly, right? You know what I'm going to do. Bree Powell said, you know what I'm going to do. This dude right here, he called me out, $6 measly. I'm going to take this $6 right here, right? And I'm going to double that bitch. How about that? That's what Bree said. I don't know if I take that sitting down, whoever was the person that called her out. Because that sounds like Bree is like, she's like, hey, Mr. Liberty Hazelton, you don't know who you fucking with. I think that's what Bree just said. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what she said. Anyway, hold on. No, these parties have not changed. Everybody, these parties have not changed. Listen to what I'm saying. Their overall mission statement has stayed the same. It's just as time changes, in order to be able to procure the things that you was previously acquiring, sometimes your methodology has to change. Does that make sense? Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. He said, okay, Bree. All right, I see what you did there. All right. I dropped $6. You dropped 12. Right? This is what you're doing. You're trying to make me look bad in front of the people. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to make these people lose faith in me. That's what you're trying to do, Bree. Hold that! Bang! Liberty Hazelton hit Bree with a $20 drop. She said, not petty enough. Bree, you said I'm not petty enough. We're about to take this to the next level. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $20 drop. Shout out to Brooklyn Born with the $14.99 drop. He said salute. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment. He said, hold on here. Foot in the Ass Entertainment said, hold on here. You guys can't get the party started without me. Liberty Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $22 drop. He says, I'm in on this. Hold up. Shout out to Steven with the $10 drop. And shout out to Vertigo 24 Gaming with the $20 drop. He said, now, homie, how was I not invited to this party? Emmanuel says we got a whoop on war casualties today. Start to slap war going. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so let's get back to what we talk about. See, this is the thing that was going on with the political parties and the processes that y'all got to understand. When the slaves was free, the whole entirety why the slaves was free was in order to gain support and to gain power. One of the things that they was trying to do that Mr. President Lincoln was actually against was, and this is a whole thing that I don't want to go all the way into, but I just want to mention it so that the people that know, so you know where we're going. So I don't have to, but this is not something I want to talk about. They were trying to change the banking system around the time that Lincoln was in office. A lot of people believe that the reason why Lincoln had got murdered and assassinated was because he was fighting against the banking system that they was trying to impose into America. I don't know how true that is. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but I'm giving you that information. You could do with it what you want. Now, when Lincoln let the slaves go, it was not to free black people. Y'all do know this, right? I mean, I want to get to the point I'm trying to make, but you do know he didn't let black people free to free black people. He didn't end slavery to free black people. That had totally nothing to do with freeing black people. Freeing black people was just something that happened. Thank you for freeing us. I'm not mad at you. But in reality, they was fighting a war, and they were losing the war that they were fighting. So freeing black people allowed for them to be able to hurt the people that they were opposing, and at the same time, hopefully get other people that was going to help them out with whatever their endeavor was during this fight, just so y'all can understand. So when we believe as black people that we're supposed to hate the Republicans because the Republicans are against black people, that's not true. What it is the Republicans cater to parties like big pharmaceutical. The Republicans cater to the gun politics. The Republicans cater to the big business. Do you understand what I'm saying? When Democrats, what they do is they open up all of these non-for-profit groups where most of the money ends up in their pockets. I'm just telling you what it is. So when I hear Joe Biden say, if you vote for Trump, you're not really a black person, and then me understanding the history of America, besides the fact that I just think Joe Biden is just, I'm sorry, I told you before, I just wouldn't vote for Joe Biden. I just wouldn't vote for him. I just wouldn't. I just would not vote for Joe Biden at all. I think that during that Charlemagne interview, he gave a great interview. Right now, I always say Charlemagne and Joe Budden is like this as far as interview capabilities. Right now, I'm putting Charlemagne above. I think in hip-hop culture, in our little corner of media, hip-hop, Charlemagne is by far the best interviewer. Not by far, that's not fair. Joe Budden and Charlemagne are the two best interviewers in my opinion. Charlemagne is better than Joe at this point. At this point, he's better than Joe. They brought Shy Murder, just so you can understand, they brought him on to be defensive. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a real quick understanding about how these shits go, right? You have different types of interviews that's done. Let's say I'm trying to improve my image, right? So I'm gonna go get interviewed by a person who's gonna toss me softballs. Let's say the world don't know who I am. right? I'm going to go interview with somebody that's going to toss me softball so I can hit him out the park. Bam. Get it? So let's say I have a problem and people, pardon me, I have an issue and people are looking at me negatively and we're trying to improve my image. Then I'm going to go and they're going to do a certain type of interview process or theme that allows for me to be able to shine. So what they did with Joe Biden was there was a lot of misconceptions about or I'm not even gonna say misconceptions, but there was a lot of wordplay that Joe Biden used when he was speaking to him about the there was a lot of wordplay that Joe Biden used when Joe Biden was speaking about the crime bill, right? There was a lot of wordplay that he used. I don't really trust most of it, just so we could be honest. I don't trust most of it, right? But there was a lot of wordplay that he was using. And some of the things that he was trying to get out from under was he didn't put the 3 strikes in there, right? Well, the 3 strikes isn't in that. That's something that Clinton did. But they was trying to get under the mandatory minimums, right? Because they was trying to say that the mandatory minimums isn't fair. And a lot of people agree. They think that mandatory minimums isn't fair. But Joe Biden brought up a good point. See, once again, remember what I said in the beginning that previously before we had issues that we have to change. Like we have issues before that that are not issues now. Shout out to Bree Powell with the $21 drop. She said, foot in the ass. This is a call out round. Hashtag got petty. Okay. Bree Powell ain't playing. And then she batted her eyes at you. Whenever you see those eyes like that with the pupils, that's when the ladies is batting their eyes at you. Like, you feel me? Well, not the wink, but you know, I can't bat my eyes. I'm a fucking guy. But that's when the ladies bat their eyes at you. Liberty Hazleton said, don't play with me. Liberty Hazleton said, the smoke, I want it. Absolutely all of it. I got this bonfire going. Smoke. So I went all the way. I said a lot, right? And I'm trying to speak as quickly as possible because the donations is coming through and we got to do our donation thing. Shout out to Liberty Hazleton. He said them $21 ain't shit. Here go 22. After what Joe Biden said today, even if I was going to vote for him, I would not. Joe Biden showed me that he doesn't plan. Joe Biden gives me the impression that he doesn't plan on doing anything for our people once he gets elected. Once again, what did Joe Biden do when he was vice president? Because anybody tell me about any bill that he pushed when he was vice president? Because somebody tell me about any bill. Shout out to Foot and Ass Entertainment. He said, look, man. I see these games y'all playing. I'm not mad at you, man. When I was young, you know, when I was coming up, I used to play these games. Well, not these games, but I used to play games. I'm not here for this today. All right, so hold on. Stop it. All right, so we're going to pop some bottles. All right? That's what a $50 drop is called. When you drop $50, you popping bottles up in this bitch. Foot and Ass Entertainment just pop some bottles and say, can y'all leave the bowler alone? He said, can y'all leave the bowler alone? We got Foot and Ass Entertainment up in here popping bottles with a $50 drop. Can I get a little bit of that champagne, brother? Uh-oh, Liberty Hazleton might have something up his sleeves. James S. with the $55 drop. He said, that's me, player. Slow down. I'm popping bottles, too. We got James S. up in here popping bottles. Shout out to James S. Shout out to Foot and Ass Entertainment. They like, we ballers up in this bitch. We pop bottles. It's Friday. We about to get this work. Oh, that's what happened, Liberty? I didn't know. He said, we about to get this work. They popping bottles up in this bitch. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not going to vote for Biden. I would not vote for Biden. I already told you I would not vote for Biden. Could somebody please tell me a bill that Biden got pushed along while he was vice president? We hear about all of these things that he did in the 80s. What has Biden did in the last 10 years? What bills have Biden pushed in the last 10 years? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know what Biden did in 82. I don't want to know what Biden did in 86. I don't want to know what Biden did in 89. I don't want to know what Biden did in 95. I want to know what Biden did in the last 10 years. Because somebody tell me what Biden did in the last 10 years. Yeah, I'm just not voting. What the fuck? I'm not voting for Biden. I'm not voting for Trump. And I'm going to be damned if I'm going to vote for a white man that's going to tell me how to be a black man. Biden okay, so I was going to go real slow, but fuck it. Let's get right there. Biden just told all black people that they can't be. How is a white man going to tell us we can't be black if we don't vote for him? Pay attention to that for a minute. You can't be black unless you vote for me. How a white man going to tell you that? If a black person said that, that'd be like, nigga, please. I done spit all over this camera. If a black person say that, it's like, nigga, please. How a white dude is gonna say you can't be black if you don't vote for me? Because that's basically what he said. You voting for him? Imagine that. Imagine an unattractive female coming up to you, or not fair. Imagine somebody, whether you're a male or female, that you are not attractive, coming up to you and saying that you have to be gay if you don't have sex with them. I literally had that happen to me before. But the point being is, how would that make you feel? If, I don't know what you like. If you like a man or if you like women, whatever you like. But what if they came up to you and told you that if you don't have sex with them, you must be gay? I literally had that shit happen to me before. Coincidentally, I'm not even going to get into it, but I had that happen to me before. That shit is bananas. Liberty Hazelton said, wait, who's a self-proclaimed baller, Liberty Hazelton? Liberty Hazelton over there mad. Were you mad, Liberty Hazelton? Who's a self-proclaimed baller? You got that shit in caps. I'm saying we had two people popping bottles in here tonight, Liberty Hazelton. Ramsey family says, as black people, why are we expecting the government to do something for us? I agree with you. I don't even got to read the rest of that. It says it feels like this every election. I agree with you. I'm just saying, you're 100% right. Shout out to Foot and Ass Entertainment. He popping more bottles with the $60 drop. He says, step your money up, little homie. Foot and Ass Entertainment with the $60 drop. He popping more bottles. Foot and Ass Entertainment getting everybody lit tonight. Let's go. That's a whole fact. Let's go. Anybody else do that when you pick up your drink sometime? You just looking at anybody else do that? Or am I the only one that do that? Am I the only one that do that? I pick up my drink sometime and I just looking at bitch like something better not fell in here. No, it's wine. I'm drinking wine. I prefer wine. I prefer wine and Hennessy and water. Water's great, especially in the morning right after we wake up. But definitely, hold on. Let's stick with what we're saying. Was Lord Adele election said you got to pick a side and use them like they use us. It's the reason they spend millions of dollars every year to suppress the black vote. That's a fact. Just my opinion. Either way, you got to. Okay, so look, this is the problem. We don't actually have anybody that represents us. So we're busy looking for at least the people who aren't representing the polar opposites of what we need. I'm going to say that again. we don't really have anybody that represents us. So what we're usually looking for is for somebody that at least don't represent the polar opposite of what we need. That's the problem. Once again, could somebody tell me what Biden did in the last 10 years? Could one person tell me one thing that Biden did for our community in the last 10 years where we should be saying, that man got to be president? Could somebody tell me one thing? One thing? Does anybody know anything that Biden did in the last 10 years? That's fair. Does anybody know anything that Biden did in the last 12 years? So he can have all his Obama years. Anything? 13 years, 15 years, anything. So, once again, the only reason why Biden is running for president is so they can use Obama to get Trump out of the office. That's it. There's no other reason. No, first to see, okay, so it's like, real quick, I'm going to explain something. I live in New York City, right? So unless the popular vote counts, my vote isn't as necessary as somebody else's vote. The Democrats is going to win New York City. Listen to what I'm saying. Unless the popular vote counts, right? Unless the popular vote is how the president gets elected, I live somewhere where the Democrats is going to win. Now, if I was a Republican and I wanted Trump to win, then I would have to make sure I run to the damn voting polls, because this is a Democratic state. But this is a Democratic state, and so I'm not voting Republican. So, do you get what I'm saying? I'm not really a Democrat anyway. I vote for who is gonna help me. I'm giving the whole stack. If you be like, yo, you know what? If you be like, I'm dead serious. If it was somebody that wanted to be president, and they was like, screw everybody in America. The only people that I want to do anything for is people that, I don't know, look like Danny Glover. I'm voting for this nigga. I'm voting for this nigga immediately. Wait, hold on. You say I get a tax break if I look like Danny Glover? I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm voting for this nigga immediately. I'm telling you right now. Immediately. That's what we need to do. Vote for your best interest. Stop voting Republican. Stop voting Democrat. That's the trick. That's how they got everybody tricked. They got you voting Republican. They got you voting Democrat. Vote for the person. Vote for the person. I vote for the person if I'm going to vote. I don't vote Republican. I don't vote Democrat. If they came up with some other new shit called Savage, I wouldn't vote that. I vote for the person. Vote for the person. Stop letting them trick you. This is all mind fuckery. All of this shit is tricks. Being a Democrat, being a Republican, being whatever the fuck you being, all that shit is tricks. Vote for whoever is pushing the agendas that you're gonna benefit from. No, you just changed your name, Illusion. How you doing, Illusion? You are not. Oh, you want to go by AI now? That's an AL though. What's up, Al? You want me to call you Al? What up, Al? You are not invisible. You are perfectly visible. Your lucidity is noticed. But look, if I vote for who's gonna help me out, right? Who's gonna my agenda, who their agenda works in my benefit, right? Then that means 9 times out of 10, the people in my neighborhood should be voting for the same person. That means 9 times out of 10, the people in my community should be voting for the same person. Not because I'm voting for that person, but because that person is doing things that's helping our community. That's my point. What's up, Angel Christmas? Angel Christmas says, good evening, Jack and the BBN fam. Salute to the chat. God bless. Let's get it. Jack Frost Vic Star 2024. That's a fact. Shout out to Diamond and Gold Movies with the 199 drops, and salute to Jack Frost and the BBN. Great job. Y'all should go check out. They got some movies over there on that channel. Y'all should go check them out. They doing good cinema over there. Go support the brothers and sisters. Why y'all didn't let C Blue say who she? Let Blue tell James. Well, James could still see that, so it's okay. Yes, for some strange reason, people get kicked out of this room. There's nothing I can do about that. If you get kicked out, just come back. I don't know why people get kicked out. I don't have the slightest idea. But if you get kicked out, just come back. But yeah, people get kicked out of here all the time. I don't know if this YouTube just has a problem going on or what the case might be. I haven't gotten the slightest idea. With that being said, shout out to, I'm sorry I missed these. Shout out to Steven with the $10 drop. And shout out to Brooklyn Born. I missed these by a couple of minutes. With the $15 drop. Definitely appreciate y'all. I'm going to give y'all a thumbs up. Let's get a thumbs up going. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Would it matter who his VP choice would be, meaning it would sway your opinion if it's Kamala? No. First of all, Michelle Obama should not be anybody's VP. We all love Michelle Obama, okay? She is the most first lady since Jacqueline Kennedy, right? She's just the best. We all love her. That's not joking. That's like, really, we all do love her. But she's not a politician. I mean, I get it. Trump's president. He's not a politician either. But you see, Trump is also, I guess you could call him, pathological. He's also a narcissist. So, he would go for a job he's not qualified for. I don't think Michelle Obama would do that. I think Michelle Obama would not necessarily go for a job she's not qualified for, if that makes any sense. Trump is 100% not qualified to be a president. I don't think that Michelle Obama would go for a position that she was not qualified to go for, if that makes any sense. Is that fair? So I don't know. I don't see it. I don't know what to tell you. I don't see it. I would hope that they would get somebody who has some kind of, who's actually, been a politician. There are a lot of capable politicians that they could choose from. That'd be just so messed up if they go choose Michelle Obama over a capable politician. But I'm not saying she would be a bad choice. She would be a better choice for actual president than Biden. No, she's definitely capable. I think she would be Michelle Obama would be a better president than fucking Biden and fucking Trump. All right, let's just be clear on that. Michelle Obama would be a better president than both of them. I'm just saying that they are extremely capable people that should be getting the call before her. That's what I'm saying. Just because we got somebody as a president who shouldn't be a president, that doesn't mean that we should just be giving the vice presidency to anyone just because we like them. And we think that just because we like them. Yeah, Trump's a narcissist. Like Trump don't care. Trump doesn't never believe in ever saying he's wrong about anything. I got a relative like that. You know, when you got people that never want to admit being wrong about anything, they make everybody else's life extremely difficult. Because if you're never wrong about anything, you're lying all the time. Because you have to try to excuse all of the fuck ups you do. You know what I'm saying? For everybody that think that they're never wrong, you know everybody thinks you're a fuck up, right? I'm telling y'all, like, real quick. For everybody that thinks that they're never wrong, for people that never admit being wrong, everybody that's around you, believe me, they think you're a fuck up. Believe me, they do. Do anybody of y'all know? Oh, I forgot to tell everybody. For everybody that's been trying to order merch, if you order merch in the next today or tomorrow, your merch should be getting there real quick, because my next printing is on Saturday night. My next printing is on Saturday night. So if you want to be able to get your merch within a week, you want to order by tonight. This is some of the new merch. This is the Green Team merch. If you are part of the Green Team, you need to have this. This is the Green Team merch. And this is the Jack Frost merch. This is I think this is series 2. This is the series 2 edition of the Jack Frost merch. This is the series 2 edition of the Jack Frost merch. This is the series 2 edition of that collection. If you order tonight, you should be able to get, if you order by tonight, you should be able to get your shit in like a week. They doing my next printing is tomorrow. Nobody put nothing up this week except for one person, and I don't know if they was actually entering. I gotta talk more about it, I guess. Liberty Hazleton won last week, right? Damn, Friday was just yesterday. Yo, did this week go fast? Can we get a vote real quick? Who thinks this week went fast? This week went fast. This week did not go fast. Yeah, your hoodie's gonna get there on June 2nd because your hoodie's getting made this printing, I think. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's taking that, because of the corona shit. But my next printing is tomorrow. So if you want your merch to get there immediately, if you want your merch to get there as quick as possible, you want to put in you want to put your order in tonight or tomorrow morning. My next printing is tomorrow. Okay. Oh, you counting the days? Oh man, I made a joke like a couple of days ago on one of the lives, and he just did something coming back to it. Shout out to that. Okay, that's what it is, Liberty Hazleton. Let's get it. But are we off of this Biden shit? Who thinks, let's have a vote real quick. Who thinks what Biden said will cost him votes? You think what Biden said will cost him votes? You think even though Biden said that, people just hate Trump. They're gonna vote for Biden anyway. Lauren Lease. What up, Lauren Lease? Lauren Lease's 12 weeks of being in my house has flown by, but it seems like forever at the same time. I'm going to agree. Oh, I was never voting for Biden. Biden could be running against Hitler. I ain't voting for him. I'm just not voting for none of them dudes. Look. Nobody woke is going to vote for Biden. There's going to be a lot of woke people not voting. I don't think many woke people is going to vote for Biden, right? So I don't think many people that knows what's going on is going to vote for Biden. That's just my opinion. I don't think many people that knows what's going on. I'm not voting for Biden at all. Pardon me. Y'all already know I got head bunny. I'm not voting for Biden at all. Not at all. There's no way I'm voting for Biden. Somebody else got to vote for him. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. See. I'd rather be like, they be like, that's a shit president, and I'd be like, I ain't vote for him. I don't care. Did you vote for the other guy? Nah, that nigga was a shit president too, homie. What up, God among gamer greats? I'm not voting for him. Do you understand what he just said? He's a white dude that just called out black people and told us that we are basically not allowed to, we ain't black and we don't vote for him. I agree, Blue. I agree. Blue said we need some matching tank tops and booty shorts for us ladies. I agree. Definitely need booty shorts. I think he's disrespecting every black person by making that comment. That's a whole fact. I can't tell y'all how to be white, right? So I'm just gonna throw that out there. I cannot tell a white person how to be white. I can't tell a Puerto Rican person how to be Puerto Rican. Neither China, a person from Chinese or Dominican or Japanese or whatever. I can't even tell a black person how to be black. Do you get it? I'm just saying. Also, just so y'all know, if there's an actual war declared before the actual election, there will not be an election. Y'all know this, right? I'm going to say this again. If there's an actual war declared before the election, there will be no election. You can't have an election during the time of war. For everybody that didn't know. And currently, right now, we're kind of in a war, whether people know it or not. They said that they send in our military to go fight the drug cartels. What kind of shit is that? When have you ever heard them announce they're sending the military to go fight drug cartels? Yeah, I really think the military might be fighting drug cartels, but y'all think the military is really fighting drug cartels? Shout out to Nitsa with the dub drop. She says, "Yup, he's insensitive." You could be talking about Trump or Biden. Who you talking about, Nita? You could be talking about Trump or Biden. I don't know which one you talking about. They said they was going to fight drug cartels. BP said when they crooked, no, they ain't fighting drug cartels. There's a war going on, y'all. Lauderdale Election says, I think we might be taking it a little too deep. If we scream Trump a racist, how could we vote for a racist? That's what I took it from. I took it from this. Listen. When we talk about a banana, do we say, yo, I want a yellow banana? Wait, hold on. You could say that. Hold on. Just so we can get a real quick. When we talk about a watermelon, do people say, I want a green watermelon? Yo, you got any of those green watermelons? You know why people don't say that? Because it'll be redundant. People don't say, yo, can you pour me a glass of that wet water? You want to know why people don't say that? Because it'll be redundant. So saying racist and Trump is redundant because whether Trump is or isn't a racist, people believe him to be. So whenever you say Trump, racism is already inside of that conversation. So he didn't need to say that. He didn't need to say that. Who here says, can you pour me a glass of that wet water? What's understood don't need to be explained. Thank you, Anthony Upton. So he didn't need to say, if you vote for Trump's a racist, don't vote for him. He didn't need to say none of that. Why in the hell would he need to say that for? Trump called all the racists good guys. Said, hey, this is good people over there. The racist that was killing white people while they was trying to do racist shit. These racists were so racist, they were killing white people while they was trying to do their racist shit. And Trump called them good people. There cannot be an election. There cannot be an election during a time of war. During a time of war, there has not been as far as I know, there's never been an election during a time of war, and elections have been called off during a time of war. As far as I know, I could be wrong, I could be incorrect. But as far as I know, there has not been elections during a time of war. We have not changed presidents over during a time of war. No president has ever blown re-election. Okay, blown re-election. Copy. All right, I see what you're saying. No. I see what you're saying. Blue has just might have just appropriately corrected me for the first time ever. That's what, not you. I'm saying generally when people talk out of their mouth, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. So I'm gonna show y'all what this says, and then we're gonna read it real quick. No U.S. president has ever blown re-election during wartime. It says, those who ignore the past and said that we're doomed to repeat it. President Trump, who frequently changes his mind, maintains that he does not want a war with Iran. On the other hand, it's up to a difficult re-election campaign in 2020, and no U.S. president, even an unpopular one, has ever lost a re-election campaign during a wartime. So there's elections, but no president has ever lost re-election during wartime. So yeah, you're right, Blue. Salute to you. Salute to Blue. Put me on the game. Appreciate you. Liberty Hazelton said it's hard to beat a Frost. I admit when I'm wrong, y'all. What the fuck? Shout out to Lauderdale election with $4.99 drop. He said, don't let those big donations stop you from donating sometime. That's a whole fact. If I love them $5 drops, I like them $1 drops. If y'all can figure out a way to donate a quarter, I'll take that also. I'm just going to throw that out there. I appreciate all the drops. That's a whole fact. Shout out to Lauderdale election, letting y'all let's not forget the little things are just as important as the big things. It's just they're just not seen as easily. And I don't want nobody talking about no $4.99 donations need milk. We're not doing that. I just wanted to make that joke. I just wanted to make that joke. Don't worry about that though. I was gonna use that during a petty war. I'm happy your test came back negative, Rue Jones. I don't even know what that test was for, but that sounds like good news. Say my test came back negative. Clap it up. I don't know what you was doing. but you came out of it on the right side. World War II was the only election during wartime. All right. Oh man, I hope Blue ain't get mad just because I fact checked the thing and said she gonna bounce on us. Oh, Blue. Amendment number 25. Shout out to Blue. I like learning new things, not for nothing. That's basically what we was talking about. Them possibly wanting to drag the lockout, the quarantine thing. Well, we're supposed to leave quarantine and then get back into quarantine. Have y'all heard about China? China is going through a second round of the coronavirus right now. For everybody that don't know, China is currently going through a second round of the coronavirus. For everybody that don't know. Now they talking about, now they really got to stop eating the animals from the woods. Like, what? I thought y'all stopped eating them shits a couple months ago. Y'all eating them shits again? So, yeah, so that's what's going on over there. But let's get off of this Biden shit. But I think Biden played himself. But just let's get something really clear. I think the black people around Biden pushed him to play himself. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I think happened. I think the people around Biden is just making him feel, you should feel confident. You really can't feel too confident. But that was hubris. That wasn't confidence. He played himself. He played himself. I wouldn't vote for him. I already wouldn't vote for him. So basically what he just said proves all of the shit that I was saying why I wouldn't vote for him. He's just pandering to black people. Well, not all the stuff that I said, but some of the stuff I said, it kind of proves it. It's just pandering to black people. What the fuck? Y'all rocking with that shit? I'm not rocking with that. Anyway, what's the next thing we got on the itinerary? Y'all want to talk about this Tekashi 9, Rich the Kid? Y'all want to talk about Dave West, or y'all want to talk about the baby Cam Cohart bullshit? Where y'all want to go with it? Where y'all want to go? Blue Eye says, United States, aka Trump, wants Venezuela. That's what this is about. They're trying to invade Venezuela so they can take back Venezuela. Venezuela is a big, wait, let me make sure, hold on, let me look at the map real quick. So I can make sure I'm on point with this next thing that I'm going to say. I don't know if I'm thinking about Venezuela or somewhere else. I think I'm thinking of, I'm thinking about Panama. Forget it. I'm thinking about Panama. Forget it. But Panama is a real big hub for finance and shit like that. It's a real big hub for like finance and like hiding money and shit like that. I think the Dave East shit was fishy. Also, Dave East was posting a lot today. Do Dave East usually post this much? Because I don't follow him. I saw about 3 Dave East posts today. I don't know if they just went up because he usually posts, but now since people care about him, somebody put it up in there. Or if he doesn't usually post, but he just posted, so they posted it. Anybody know how often Dave East actually posts? Because he lost his homeboy. He lost a friend. And homeboy, I believe, was buried today. And then he got arrested last night. That was crazy. But they let him go. And I want to apologize. There was a different rapper that was arrested with guns and the drugs. Some guy named Wes Shecky or something like that. I got the 2 stories mixed up this morning. Dave East was not caught with a gun. Dave East was just caught with the weed. It's this Wes Shecky guy that had got arrested and he got caught with a gun and drugs. I meant to clarify that earlier in the video. I just two rappers got arrested damn near the same day, and I just got the two mixed up. For the most part, I see Dave East stay out the way. So Sheck West, that's his name. Thanks, Shy Murder. For the most part, I see Dave East. He stays out of the way. Dave East don't be in no shit. Shout out to Lauderdale Elections with the 499 drop. He said opinion on Desiree Perez and Rock Nation artists. I don't have no opinion on that situation. I don't know that situation. Look, at the end of the day, if Desiree Perez took down a drug cartel, are we mad at her for taking down a drug cartel? Like, is that how we giving it up now? We hate snitching so much that if you snitch and take down a drug cartel, we still mad at you? Oh, so he posts often? All right, cool. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, are we really mad at this lady if she did help take down a drug cartel? Like, are we really pissed off at her about that? I don't understand. All right, that's what it is, James S. Jay Mills says, Sheck West, he's from Harlem. I would have never thought he would have got caught up in bullshit. Couldn't have been his gun or drugs. Well, there was somebody else in the vehicle. Most likely they're gonna take the rap for it. He should have got his boy out the streets. That's a fact, Boogie. Blue, we just proved you to be right. Are you still talking about that shit, Blue? We just said you was right. Are you still talking about that? Blue, we said you was right. I literally went through the phone and looked it up. Showed everybody. Where was you at? Went to the bathroom? You watching me on a phone, right? The phone could go in the bathroom, baby girl. We said you was right. Are we okay? Are we good? We said you was right. Are we good? Yeah, Dave East stay out the way. Dave East, pardon me. Dave East has organizational tie-ins, but he's a dude that stays out of the way for the most part. Now do y'all see why I don't like telling people that they're right? Because now Blue is going to be in here telling me about this president thing for the next hour while we're trying to have a discussion and move on to something else. This is what... This is shit. I don't know what to say. Oh, man. Yes, Patrick Ewing tested positive for the coronavirus. Everybody, let's pray for the Patrick Ewing. Let's pray for everybody with the coronavirus, by the way. Just so we could be clear. Let's pray for everybody with the coronavirus, but Patrick Ewing also has it now. Allegedly. Allegedly. Rhonda says people think it's a double standard that the Backlash 6ix9ine gets and Rock Nation is run by an informant. She was promoted last year. See, this is the problem I have, right? I'm going to explain to you the problem that I have. I'm not into the snitching shit, right? I don't believe in the snitching shit, right? But I mean, if you snitch and you snitched on a drug cartel, I don't know if I don't know how mad I could be at you. If you snitched on a dude that was cannibalizing people, I don't know how mad I could be at you. If you snitched on a pedophile, I know for a fact I'm not going to feel bad. I'm like, good job. But the point in which I'm trying to make is, like, I'm not agreeing with snitching, but are we really going to hold it against her if she snitched on a drug cartel? So I don't know. I guess that's on the individual. That's why I don't talk about that. Because what are we gonna come in here and we gonna drag her for snitching on a drug cartel? I just don't think I'm not gonna do that. Oh shit! I know what's happening with Blue. I know what's happening with Blue. She gotta fast forward. She's behind us right now. She's commenting, but she's behind us. Look, I am not agreeing with snitching. Let's just be clear on that. I am 100% not agreeing with snitching. I'm just saying, I don't know how mad I am. See, she's busy trying to talk to me right now, but she's behind us. Why did you time her out for? Untime her out. Why you timed out Blue? She don't know she behind us. Oh, I know why you timed her out. I'm gonna leave it timed out. I get it. No, I get it, Prince to Amir. I get it. Okay, so she can't comment now. So maybe she'll leave the app and then come back. And upon her coming back, then she'll be on time with us. Let me message her real quick so she could know what's going on. Give me 1 second. Yes, James, I'm gonna put that shit up. That looks funny. I messaged her. Now I'm gonna hide her and unhide her so she could be off of the jump off. But come on, y'all, please. That's annoying. That's just really annoying when you're somehow behind us and you're commenting. Please pay attention to if you have a live feed or not. Please pay attention to if you have a live feed or not. Please. All of us could get caught off guard. Just pay attention to if you want a live feed or not. That's all. Had she not got caught, she wasn't going to snitch. And you see the snitch on friend 6ix9ine. All right, so I'm not saying she should have snitched. I'm not saying she should have snitched. What I'm saying is I don't know how mad I can get at her for snitching on a drug cartel. That's all I'm saying. Those same drugs is most likely dope and coke and that shit, right? They moving dope and coke, right? And those drugs are coming to our communities and destroying our communities. I'm not talking. I'm not doing that. 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 I think that people should be holding her to this. Okay, once again, y'all want people to be mad at her. She told on the drug cartel. I get it. She told on the drug cartel. My thing is, I don't know how mad I could be at her for telling on the drug cartel. I just don't know. I don't think it has the same. I don't think it's in the same area. You get it? I just don't think it's in the same area. I just don't. I'm not saying I'm not saying anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to try to explain what I'm saying one more time. I'm not saying that she should have told. I am not saying that. Fuck. What I'm saying is I don't know how mad I'm going to get at anyone that snitches on a drug cartel. That's all I'm saying. I'm a God-fearing man. I hold God above the streets. I hold God above the street code. I don't know no other way to explain that. To me, God is more important than the street code. Lauderdale action, exactly. Them tons of coke and heroin definitely coming in our community and breaking up homes. That's a fact. Shout out to Home Team Network. Yeah. I'm a God-fearing man. Rick Ross told on the CIA and the cops. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not saying snitching is good. What's up, Blue? I'm not saying snitching is good. I am not co-signing snitching at all. I am not doing that. But all I'm saying is I don't know how angry I can get at that lady for snitching on the cartels. I'm a God-fearing man. So I'm supposed to be a God-fearing man and want drugs in my community? Blue, this show is not your show. This show is not about you. You want me to, I'm just kicking you. I'm kicking you. You don't got to come back no more. We're not doing this. And I'm blocking you on the thing. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. She thinks that we're supposed to be talking about her and I'm only allowed to talk to her. Not a problem. I'm not, this is like the third, we're not doing this. I'm muting all messages. Peace. We're not doing this. You're not coming to my job and disrupting me. Peace. I hit the wrong person. Sorry about that. Unhide. I hit the wrong person. No. It's going to be that question and then another question and another question and another question. And I'm not going to be able to do nothing. And could we have a vote real quick? Who think Blue is trying to make the whole entire show about her and what she wants to talk about? Could we just have a vote real quick? Who thinks Blue thinks that this whole show is supposed to be about her and what she wants to talk about? Who thinks that I'm wrong and I might be wrong? Who thinks I'm wrong? Could we just have a vote real quick and then we just could move on from this? Please vote. She don't understand how annoying she's being. She's just being annoying where I can't talk about nothing because she's going to interrupt me and say something totally having nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I know why you timed out, Prince to Amir. She's out of here. We ain't doing that. Anybody else want to go? Anybody else want to go? Anybody else thinks that they want to just disrupt everything that I'm doing and make the show about me talking to them? Anybody else? No, because if I don't answer her comments, she's going to keep texting me. If I don't answer her comments, she's going to keep texting me. And if I keep answering her comments, I can't do the show. I'm going to untime her out, but what am I? This is the shit where I just get off some nights. Because I can't do the show now. I can't do the show. Because, okay, we're going to keep her, right? Watch what she's going to do. I can't do the show. What you want to talk about, Blue? Since we can't talk about nothing other than what you want to talk about. What you want to talk about? Let's go. What you want to talk about? Let's go. I'm waiting. Because once I start talking, you're going to bring up something totally out of the subject of what we're not talking about. So what do you want to talk about? And I'm definitely leaving you blocked on everything else. This shit is so annoying. It's fucking annoying. And I have to not be annoyed. Do y'all understand how much trolling I go through in the course of a day when I'm not even online? Y'all understand? Hey. This is not easy, y'all. It's not easy to come up here every single day, find topics every single day to discuss, know enough about these topics to be able to have a conversation about it, then come in here and talk to 100 or how many other people is going to be in here every single day. This is not easy. I don't know how it looks, but it's not easy. No, you didn't do nothing wrong. You should have blocked her. What the fuck? You ain't do nothing wrong. Shout out to Lauderdale election with the $4.99 drop. Said we appreciate you, Frost. Like, come on, man. Like, why are you trying to give me a hard time for? I don't understand. What y'all want to talk about, man? I'm done. So what y'all want to talk about? I'm done. I'm done. What y'all want to talk about? What topic y'all want to discuss? That shit just totally blew mine. I ain't gonna lie to you. Topics y'all want to discuss? Lids. Fucking hat store, nigga. I want the lids. This is just a regular hat. Lids. They got this color and they got this color. Caught both of them. Lids. Ah, god dang it. Yeah, that's why I gotta have the orange clothes and the orange. I got the orange. I got the Nick color sneakers, the Nick color threes, and got the orange clothes. Yeah, I rock orange. I keep trying to tell you, I be wearing orange on some days and it look like I'm wearing red because of the lights. Appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all, but like if that was just a regular troll, all right, we just gonna kick them out and we gonna have a good time. But when I rock with y'all, when I fuck with y'all, and y'all come in here and y'all do shit to disrupt the show, that pisses me, like, that upsets me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, somebody I don't want to kick, somebody I don't want to ban, somebody I don't want to get, like, cause I fucks with you. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes any sense? If it's just some random mofo that I don't give a fuck about, hell yeah, get them up out of here. But when it's somebody that's a part of our community, I'm caught in a fucked up position. Appreciate you, Bonnie Kelly. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of things that I wear that I look terrible. But I appreciate you, though. Later, James S. Now, don't even worry about it. Just don't even worry about it, man. It is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? It is what it is. What do y'all want to talk about next? What's the next subject y'all want to talk about? Anything new on 6ix9ine? 6ix9ine has been trolling the shit out of Rich the Kid. Apparently 6ix9ine has told people that he's gonna cut his hair if Rich the Kid subs go down to like 5 million. What the hell? I don't even know how many subs Rich the Kid got. But I think if his subs go down to like 5 million, I think 6ix9ine said he's gonna cut his hair. I think it's just a flex. I think he's trolling him, but he trolling him on the flex. You understand what I'm saying? Because if his subs really do go down to like 5 million, that's gonna be it's gonna be the ultimate flex, yo. I made you lose 5 million subs, nigga. Not because we did some cheating weird shit, because they said they actively unsubbed from you. 5 million. So that'll be a super strong flex. Yes, a couple of those look like lace fronts. I'm not there, so how could I know? Appreciate you, Sule. Sule said much love. We respect the work that you do. Trust you in your amazing job. Appreciate you. Rich the Kid, corny. He does have a couple good songs though. All of this could just be because that whole Little TJ jump off. Remember, Little TJ just did a video with Rich the Kid where they also had BM1 in there. So this could all of that going at him could be because of that. Who knows? Maybe he said a line in his rap about Tekashi or whatever the case might be. We don't know. Maybe the reason why they wanted BM1 there in the first place was in order because they had something they were saying about Tekashi and having her there help to, hammer down the point. I don't know if he's wearing lace fronts or not. That's what they look like. I'm perfectly honest with you. But I think the other day he was trolling Bloods. He had the red lace front in. I think he was just trolling Bloods, man. I think that's what he was doing. Jade's attractive. I always told y'all Jade was attractive, though. Jade is attractive. I think she has a little bit of enhancements going on now, but Jade's always been a cutie. Jade's always been attractive. She's always been visually, attractive. This is nothing new. What the hell? She has a little girl type look to her. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, she might age well. Somebody go check out and see how her mom's look. She might age well. That's a joke. Yeah, that 6ix9ine face tat look weird. Jade is cute. She's cute. Whatever. All the chicks that 6ix9ine was messing with is kind of cute. The one chick that he's supposed to have the kid by that the pops went and did the DNA test for, and they found out it really was his daughter, whatever the case is. I don't think she's not a showstopper, but she's not bad looking either. I wouldn't date her, but she's not bad looking. But I have a really high like you gotta really be like in that in my zone for me to fuck with you. Like you gotta be what I like. We don't hear about her because she stays quiet. I'm pretty sure 6ix9ine probably. I don't know what he does. I'm not saying that he does anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if 6ix9ine doesn't, give her money or whatever. She just shuts up and stays out of the way. You gotta understand the biggest problem 6ix9ine has is these people deciding not to stay out the way. The biggest problem people have with the biggest problem that people have with no, that's one 6ix9ine baby mama that stays out of the way. She don't really stay in the way. The only time she ever even comes up to the forefront is just she's arguing with one of the other women. Rue Jones says BM1 seen on the gram drinking liquor straight out the bottle. Shout out to her. 9-bit wait, J Mills says I'm more worried if he has a third baby mama in Europe. I'm not even giving that any credence. Stop. Don't even give that anything. Who says something about a third baby mama in Europe? Not that there isn't a third baby mama in Europe, but who says something about a third baby mama in Europe? A guy that's going on a program, a guy that's going on every program he could go on to talk shit about him, right? That's the guy, right? The guy that's going on every program he could go on. The guy that every opportunity he gets, he's talking shit about 6ix9ine. The guy that is talking shit about 6ix9ine to anybody that'll pay attention to him. That's the guy that said he got a baby mama in Europe, right? I'm gonna need somebody else to tell me. I'm sorry. If somebody's always talking shit about you to me, I'm gonna stop believing everything they say. I'm just keeping it a stack. If there's somebody that comes up to me and every time we having a conversation and your name come up, they talking bad about you, I'm not going to believe nothing they saying. Because I've told people about people that I don't care about. And in those conversations, just for me telling them about some bitch ass nigga shit that they was doing, I would literally have to say about something good that they did. You understand what I'm saying? So we're not doing that. They already harassing me, so shout out to them. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something. It's not whether you could get something, it's whether you could keep it. You feel me? How many podcasts has he had already? How many has he did more than 5 shows for? How many podcasts has he had? How many times have he did more than 5 shows? The only time anybody ever talk about the podcast that he do is when he's talking about Tekashi, right? He talks about other things and nobody pulls up. He played himself. In my opinion, there's a lot that Punch could bring to the table. Punch knows a lot of people. He knows a lot about the industry. There's a lot that he could do. I think that a lot of people look at him and don't think that he has credibility or integrity. I'm not saying that he doesn't have credibility or integrity. I'm saying that these are things that I've heard. And I think due to the fact that some people believe or think that, whether they're right or wrong, I'm not saying that they're right or wrong. I'm saying due to the fact that there are so many people that believe this and they're spinning this narrative that might be correct or it might be not true, I think that is the reason why he can't do nothing but talk about Tekashi. But he's created that though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, he created that problem. Yeah, he's gonna have. Come on, like all I'm saying is how many. He's had like a couple of podcasts already on YouTube, right? And on IG, I think he was doing some stuff. He was working with some chick at some time. What happened to all of those? He was doing a podcast. I'm gonna tell you right now. This is why I'm done. Like, no disrespect to him. I don't know Punch. There's people I know that don't like him. There's people I know that love him. Right? So I don't know Punch. So I'm not trying to talk negative about him or nothing like that. But the only 2 things I've ever heard him talk about on his podcast and extensively is Sex and Tekashi 6ix9ine. So it seems to me like, I could be wrong, but it seems to me like he can't have a regular conversation about some normal shit that's happening and be interesting. The only time he can have a conversation is if he has some kind of sensationalism attached to it. That's what it seems like. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion. Oh, and Funkmaster Flex. He talks about him also for some strange reason. Once again, hold on. Let's stop real quick. Wasn't he talking shit about Flex because he was saying Flex was hurting DJs? Why isn't he on IG doing DJs? Because somebody please explain to me why Punch isn't on IG DJing like all the other DJs. All the other DJs is DJing on IG showing everybody their skills. Why is Punch doing this? Because I haven't seen him doing this. Is Punch doing this? I might be wrong. He might be doing this. Is he doing this? Because he's supposed to be a DJ, right? All of the other DJs are going on IG. DJs that we haven't seen since 1980s. They're going on IG. Where's Punch? Junior Rivera, that's dead right. He said Punch would have been good if he didn't pick no sides. That's a fact. He's weak. I don't know if he's weak. He might be though. But what do I know? D Nice. D Nice is dope, but D Nice is an original DJ. He's one of the DJs from the 80s, from the 70s, 80s. He's an original DJ. He's gonna kill it. He's gonna know how to keep the vibe. Because that's basically what it is. Maintaining and keeping the vibe. That's what the DJ does. The DJ is supposed to get everybody laid by the end of the night. That's a fact. You listen to D Nice, end of the night, you might get laid. You listen to Punch, end of the night, you're going to hate Tekashi. Yeah, Punch, right? He was around here. It wasn't years ago. It was like a year ago. He was around here. Shout out to Punch. Kid Capri doing good too. All of the actual real DJs, I'm not going to say real DJs. That's not fair. All of the old DJs from like the 80s, they're killing IG. They're killing IG. Why isn't Punch doing DJing on? Is anybody? Y'all should all go to Punch page and very nicely and very respectfully ask him why he hasn't did IG DJing yet. Very respectfully. Hey, Punch. Why ain't you DJing, nigga? Just ask him. Hey, what's up? Why ain't you DJing? Every other DJ is DJing. You was complaining about not getting the opportunity to DJ, and you was blaming it on Funkmaster Flex. Well, now you can go do your own DJing on your own, and Funkmaster Flex don't got nothing to do with it. Why ain't you DJing? So shout out to that. He's supposed to be a DJ. He do more talking about Tekashi than spinning records. What the fuck? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? When you fuck with both sides, you pick no sides. That's a fact. That that's literally what I do, right? I never pick a side. That's why people be mad at me. That's how people don't know how to take me. Because I don't ever pick a side. Non-Bigness says, oh yeah, Frost, what you think about DMX versus Eminem or DMX want to battle Jay-Z? DMX cannot go up against Eminem. DMX Jay-Z battle would be interesting. I think Jay-Z will win that, but I think DMX a body of mad people. Mad people. I think DMX will body mad rappers. Body them. Body them. People forget. DMX got bangers for real, for real. DMX would body mad rappers. I don't think he could. I don't pick nobody against Eminem. I don't think no rapper's gonna be able to go. I don't pick nobody against Eminem. That's just me. Maybe Rakim. I take Rakim over Eminem. I think there's a way that you could mix in Jay-Z or Nas against the Eminem. There's a way Jay-Z or Nas could be the Eminem. And there's probably like one or two other rappers, or be close. You understand what I'm saying? Be close. But DMX got bangers for real, for real. DMX will body mad rappers. DMX need to start being mentioned in the fucking with the GOATs. For real, for real. DMX will body mad rappers. People forget about X, yo. Yeah. Use the N-word. I know I've been saying the N-word today, but you know we ain't gonna let that go through. DMX is savage, but he doesn't get computers. He been locked up too long, man. Stay out of jail, X. DMX is the only person in Def Jam to have all of his albums go platinum. I did not know that. Will Cornish doesn't speak negative about anyone because he works with everyone. I speak negative about people all the time because that's my job. But I be saying, look, okay, so people will do shit that I gotta say and it's something negative, but it be people I like some of the time. So I be feeling bad, man. I be like, I really like this motherfucker, but I'm gonna roast him tonight. I'm never gonna be able to be friends with this guy. I be thinking that shit. I be like, man, I like this person, but they did some bullshit, and I'm about to roast them tonight. I'm telling you, I be thinking that. I'm just saying, I be thinking that. There's people that I genuinely like. Like I like their whatever their craft is. From what I see on social media, I think they're cool people, and then they'll do some bullshit, and I know I'm gonna roast them and kill them, and I'm like, oh man, if I ever meet this person in real life, I know they're not gonna fuck with me. I'm about to burn a bridge, but I'm like, it's my job, kind of. I gotta roast niggas. That's what I do. I roast niggas. Y'all know that's what we do most of the time, right? We roast people. Just so y'all know, just in case y'all didn't know what was going on over here. We talk about topics, we discuss situations, but we roast people for the most part. Rhonda says, you notice none of the ATL rappers say anything negative about Six, Gun, or Little Baby. Nah, they laugh and joke about it. They don't, because okay, first of all, a lot of them ATL rappers is from Chicago. A lot of them Chicago niggas, they know what it is. And a lot of these dudes out here snitching. I think that'd be dope if, didn't I say that before Tekashi came out? Didn't I say that it'd be real funny if he come out and start telling everybody who the real snitches were? And look what happened. He mentioned that other people snitching a little bit, and now everybody's in hot water. Now you don't hear rappers talking about Tekashi's a snitch no more. You don't hear all these rappers talk about Tekashi's a snitch no more because some of them don't want to get exposed. You could win the battle before the fight starts. I'm just saying. A lot of strategies and tactics that I said that would be smart actually were smart so far. Some of the ones, not just that I've seen Tekashi do that I thought of and we spoke about previously, but some of them, if I would have spoke to the individual personally, I would have had them use it differently. But for the most part, with you know what I'm saying? Like the idea or the concept that people are getting pretty close to. I'm trying to tell you, I'm an idea guy, man. Everybody shut up. He started coming out exposing niggas. Everybody shut up. All of these dudes. You know how many of these dudes got paperwork on them? I'm telling you right now. You know how many of these dudes are snitches? I'm telling you right now. I don't care to expose people because, like, at the end of the day, it's a waste of time. Because what are you going to do when you find out your favorite rapper's a snitch? Half of y'all is going to give him an excuse. It's a waste of time. But for Tekashi, it's not a waste of time. But for me, it's a waste of time. For Tekashi, it's the right thing to do. If Tekashi starts trolling Trump and Trump start going back, you know, if Tekashi starts trolling Trump, Trump will go back at him. Imagine if we could get two of the best trolls on the planet going at each other, Tekashi and Trump, or just in the conversation. Trump needs to get Instagram. That's the problem. I don't think Trump has Instagram. Somebody get Trump an Instagram. I don't know anything about, I know a lot of stuff about AB, Adrian Broner, but he's just all cap to me. I don't know what's wrong with Adrian Broner to be that talented of a boxer and go in the ring and it look like you throwing every fight. I think Adrian Broner be betting against himself and going and losing on purpose. That's what I think he'd be doing. I'm dead serious. I think Adrian Broner, because he's losing to people, with the exception of that Madonna fight, where Madonna just absolutely murdered him. That was just ugly as shit. With the exception of that, I've seen Adrian Broner losing to people that he should 100% beat. 100% beat. Like, it's 100% beat. GGG Glider says, if you're over 70, you're not allowed to download Insta. That's part of what makes it cool. So I don't know what's going on with Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner is I think he might be one of the most talented athletes of this generation to just waste their talent. Maybe in the last 20, 30 years. To just actively waste their talent. GGG Glider says that if you put your age over 70 when you're setting up Instagram, it auto directs you to Twitter, actually. I think if Adrian Broner could have beat Sean Porter, I think Sean Porter bullied him, but Adrian Broner could have beat Sean Porter. Sean Porter's only been knocked down, I think, one time. Up into that fight that he had with Adrian Broner, Sean Porter had never been knocked down at all. Adrian Broner knocked him down in like the 10th round or some shit like that. Adrian Broner could have beat Sean Porter. Sean Porter is an animal. He doesn't even have no real strategy. His strategy, Sean Porter's strategy is to make it so that you don't have no room to work. You understand what I'm saying? That's Sean Porter's strategy. That he's gonna give your brain so much to deal with that you can't respond back. You understand what I'm saying? He's gonna be doing so much, looking so many different ways, doing so much. He's gonna be rushing you. You understand what I'm saying? He don't even do any head movement. Like, that shit is crazy. Like, this is a whole professional boxer. Hold on one second. Let's just talk about Sean Porter for 1 second. He's a whole professional boxer. One of the best fighters on the planet. He's a professional boxer in the top of his division. He's one of the best fighters on the planet. This nigga don't got no head movement. I don't even understand this. So Sean Porter's a capable fighter. If he had any head movement at all, that guy would he'd probably have all the belts right now. He has no head movement. He literally just walks into punches. Nobody's paying Adrian Broner $10 million. Adrian Broner just retired. Adrian Broner, they was like, yo, Adrian Broner, hey, Adrian, you plan on retiring? Adrian, how you going to tell everybody that you plan on retiring? He's like, hey, I'm going to do it the dope way. I'm going to tell them they got to pay me $10 million. Nobody's going to pay him no $10 million in no fucking fight right now. Get out of here. Sean Porter he uses too much of his athleticism and his strength in his body and not enough of his mind. His career will be short. Spence's fight was after Broner's fight. So up until Broner's fight, he had not been knocked down. I remember when people thought Adrian Broner was the next Floyd. The problem is Adrian Broner thought he was the next Floyd. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is my favorite boxer, right? I mean, my favorite welterweight of all time. He's in my top 3 of my favorite boxers. Ali, Tyson, Mayweather. Devin Haney's nice. Okay, so I'm gonna explain something to y'all real quick, right? And this is you're not ready until you make difficult things look easy. I'm gonna say that again. You're not ready till you make difficult things look easy. So whatever the thing is that you're trying to do, you're not really ready. You're not good at it until you can make it look easy. Until you can make a thing look like it's easy and everyone in the world should be able to do it, then you're not good at it. The better you are at a thing, the easier you're going to make it look when you're doing it. Does that make sense? So, have you seen Sean Porter fight? Sean Porter looked like he's just fighting for his life. It looks like this is the most difficult thing in the world. He does not make fighting look easy. I like Danny Garcia. My favorite boxer that's actually actively boxing right now is One Time. I like One Time. And after One Time, I like Spence. I like Sean Porter. I like Danny Garcia. You got the confidence for OnlyFans. Shit, I don't do OnlyFans. Shout out to Monica Kendra Whitehead becoming a bag swinger again. Y'all know every time your subscription lapses and you resubscribe, you got to start over with the first emoji, I believe. All right, that's what's up, GGG. Gave you confidence. Broner don't let his hands go. Broner's scared. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not a guy. I don't call boxers scared. Broner don't want to get hit. That's a good way to put it. Broner's trying too hard not to get hit, in my opinion. He's trying too hard to show people that he got defense. He's trying too hard to be slick. He's trying too hard to put on a show. You go in there, point A, point B. That's it. Go in there, point A, point B. Right? You go in there, you know what you're doing. Let's say, you know what you're doing. You're going in there. You got your head motion. You got your shoulders rocking. You got your hands moving. You're doing all of this because you don't want the person to be able to know where you're coming from so they can't see exactly what punches you're throwing, right? So you're doing all of this, right? Sean Porter don't do that. Sean Porter comes in wild. So when you got a Sean Porter coming in wild and an Adrian Broner standing there like this, Adrian Broner going to get fucked up. Because Sean Porter's coming in wild. He all over the place. You don't know what the fuck he doing. Adrian Broner's standing like this. You could time him. Madonna killed Adrian Broner. Madonna, after that, Madonna's... Okay, if Madonna was still fighting, he'd be my second favorite fighter. Active. If Madonna was still fighting, it'd be One Time, Madonna, Spence. Mikey Garcia, not Mickey. I'm telling you, Broner fighting like this, right? Nothing wrong with this because Broner got the hand speed. Broner got the hand speed, so there's nothing wrong with him fighting like this because, okay, so, all right, so, y'all seen Danny Garcia fight, right? Danny Garcia is a catch and shoot guy. Real quick, I'm going to tell you what a catch and shoot guy is. Catch and shoot guy is a guy that he's waiting for you to throw your punch, right? Because he doesn't want to move out of the way. He doesn't want to get out of the way. He wants you to throw your punch so he could counter you. He wanted you to throw your punch so he could catch your punch one way or the other. He want to catch your punch and he want to counter you, right? Because that's what he wants to do. He wants you to throw your punch, and then he wants to catch your punch somehow, and then he want to counter you. That's what Danny Garcia does. I love that style of fighting. The only problem is when you go up against there's so many other styles that could combat that style that makes that style difficult to stay successful as he would want to stay. Shout out to Yasin joining the BBN gang. Definitely salute, part of the green team. We could talk boxing forever. I love boxing. I don't think it's I think it's fake confidence. Adrian Broner has fake confidence. What y'all do? Real talk. Somebody just said Spence. Spence has real confidence. Adrian Broner has fake confidence. Y'all don't know what fake confidence look like? When I see people that got fake confidence, I don't get upset at them or nothing like that. But you know what fake confidence look like. Lomachenko's a beast. I hope he don't keep moving up though, because I don't think Lomachenko is gonna keep being able to move up and still being able to do what he's gonna do. You feel me? Because he's gonna come up against people that just hit too hard. But Lomachenko's a beast. Yeah, Adrian Broner just got fake confidence. It's just people don't know what real confidence look like. I come across people all the time that don't have real confidence. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes they look at me and they think since I'm not faking my confidence, they can't even see my real confidence. When you got an individual that has fake confidence, they can't see real confidence. They don't know what it looks like. You get what I'm saying? Because they think the thing that they're doing is real confidence. They think them coming around talking about how they're better than people. Like, people who really got confidence, they'll challenge you. They're not going to say, I'm just better than you. Do you understand what I'm saying? A person that got real confidence, you in a conversation with them, they're going to be like, yo, fuck it, let's just go do the thing. A person with fake confidence is going to stand there and be like, yeah, but I did this thing and I did that thing and I don't think, and I did this. But they're not going to want to go test it. They're not going to want to put it to the test. You feel me? So there's a lot of people running out here with fake confidence. That's why some people can't get out the rut they in. That's why some people can't get whatever career they trying to get off the ground. Because their confidence isn't real. And when you come up to somebody who knows what real confidence is, they're going to see right through you. Like, whenever people talk about this channel and they talk about how many subs we got, and I say how many subs I got or whatever the case might be, I don't think that's a lot. I think the quality of the entertainment that I provide, the quality of the information that we provide, the quality of the things that on this channel provides, I think that we should have way more subs than we have. So I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think whatever number that we have right now is a huge deal. So somebody who don't know what real confidence look like will probably hear me say something like that or hear me speak about it. And what they'll probably think is, I don't believe in myself. Because they can't comprehend that I believe in myself so much that I don't think that right now I'm at where I'm going to be. You understand what I'm saying? So always remember, real confidence is going to want to prove themselves. Fake confidence is going to want to tell you about shit that doesn't happen. Real confidence is going to be right there, ready to prove, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let's do it. Fake confidence is going to want to talk about the thing and discuss and get people to tell you, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But real confidence will do that, but real confidence will be ready to show and prove. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Anyway, we got to get up out of here. Rue Jones says, Frost, what do you think about Terrence Crawford? I think his chin is suspect. I think his chin's only been tested one time. I think only one time I've ever seen him really take a shot. I think Bud Crawford is a really good fighter. I think his reach, and he seems to have pretty good power. I think he's a good fighter. I want to see him fight some more of the upper echelon guys. After this coronavirus situation is over, we should have a lot of good fights because I'm pretty sure that these dudes is training right now. Everybody's getting healthy. Every fighter right now should be getting healthy. My meeting with YouTube didn't happen yet, and you don't even know what my meeting in YouTube was, and why would I care if YouTube believed in me or not? Just so we could be clear, none of you should be concerned if anyone else believes in you. Because if you don't believe in you, it won't matter who believes in you. And if you do believe in you, it doesn't matter who don't believe in you. Don't let that go over your head. We're not hitting them with bags. Don't let that go over your head, though. It's a lot of fighters that's trying to come back. Self-esteem, that's a fact now, bigness. Like, what the hell? Shout out to YouTube for having a platform for me to be able to come on and meet the rest of y'all. Shout out for YouTube for having a place for people like myself to be able to create content and reach out to people of like minds. Shout out to YouTube for that. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm not usually concerned with what's going on with other people. It's just gonna be the old folks boxing. All the old people are gonna fight each other most likely. Yeah. So I don't have no anger, no upsetness, no nothing with YouTube. I appreciate YouTube, and I'm happy even when shit happen I don't like. At the end of the day, we have a platform over here. So I'm not like those other YouTube content creators that's gonna curse YouTube out all the day. YouTube can eat all the dicks. Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. This could not exist. Then what? I would be doing something else. I wouldn't be able to do this if this didn't exist. Let's start showing appreciation. They're all the old people. They fighting. They're gonna be out there in the middle of the ring with fucking boxing gloves and walkers. That's what they're gonna be doing. Shout out to them though. You're gonna see somebody in the ring fighting. They're gonna have their home health aid. Their home health aid gonna be next to them. Motherfucker gonna be out there fighting. One guy gonna have a walker. The other one gonna have his home health aid with him. This shit, I don't know what y'all doing, homie. What the fuck? Shout out to that though. What's up, Yasin? Definitely. We all need to get out of here. It's 2 hours. This is Friday. I think y'all need to go spend some time with your family. I'm over here drinking a little bit of wine. We enjoying ourselves. If I didn't have to get ready to go get to something, I'd probably stay on for another hour. You guys are the best. First thing we want to do is let's give appreciation to everybody that donated to the chat today. Let's start with Cash App. Since we started with the other thing earlier, let's start with Cash App. Shout out to Bree Powell with the $5.99 drop. Shout out to Steven with the $10 drop. And shout out to Brooklyn Born with the $15 drop. Definitely appreciate all of y'all. That's a whole fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. Excuse me. I hate when I hit the button and then I hit the damn keyboard thing and then it just, I don't know. Anyway, shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $6 drop. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $10 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $2 drop. Shout out to Bree Powell with the $12 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $20 drop. Shout out to Brooklyn Born with the $14.99 drop. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $22 drop. Shout out to Vertical 24 Gaming with the $20 drop. Shout out to Bree Powell with the $21 drop. drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $22 drop. Shout out to Foot in the Ass and Entertainment with the $50 drop, popping bottles. Shout out to James S with the $55 drop, popping bottles. Shout out to Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $60 drop, popping bottles. Shout out to Diamond and Gold Movies one night with the $1.99 drop. Shout out to Nita Sands with the $20 drop. Shout out to Lauderdale Action with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Lauderdale Action again with the $4.99 drop. Shout out to Lauderdale Action again with the $4.99 drop. Definitely appreciate y'all. All of y'all guys are the best. I appreciate everyone. I'm happy everybody came through. I like look, everybody that likes these videos, subscribes to the station, is a member, share these videos. I could not do any of this without you. I definitely appreciate y'all guys. I would like for us to get on a more of sharing videos campaign. I think we need to share, but you know, whatever. I definitely appreciate y'all guys. Look, if you got anybody still awake in your household tonight, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Please give everybody their flowers while they still here. When we wake up in the morning tomorrow, please, first thing we need to do is drink some water, clean out that body, clean out them organs. I'm telling you, your skin is going to glow a little bit more. Your fingernails are going to be a little bit stronger. That water is going to help out. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.